got another wonderful guest. We talk about globe-trotting jockeys. How about globe-trotting horses as well? That would be Prince of Erin. And to join us is his traveling strapper, but she deserves so much more credit than that, Natasha Eaton.
Hello to you.
Welcome, Natasha.
You okay?
Thank you so much for joining us.
How are you?
Okay, yeah. We just come back from track work.
Tell us about the last couple of years in your life. You have been a constant presence with Prince of Erin, who is, I think he's travelled 57,000 miles, twice around the world.
In 2 years.
In 12 months.
It's remarkable.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
What makes him different than other horses?
Well, I mean, he's just an incredible animal. I mean, he just copes with everything so well. And obviously he's a little bit more special to me because I've actually travelled the world with him, and we've got that connection now and that most important bond, and he's just taken to places that I've always dreamed of, so it's been a pleasure.
So how long have you been with Charlie and specifically Prince of Erin?
Well, this is my 5th season now working for Charlie, so 5 years, going into my 6th year. Travelling with Aaron as the first time we went to Dubai.
Wow.
So it was his first international trip, and it was also my first international trip, and we've just gone forward throughout, so...
So we just try and backtrack and trace his journey.
Yeah.
He's been from Britain to Dubai.
Yeah.
He went from Britain to New York, to Belmont. He went from Britain to Melbourne for the first time, 3rd in the Melbourne Cup.
Yep.
He came up here to Hong Kong and got a bad draw in the Vars last year.
Nothing went right that day.
We'll come back to that in a moment. And this year he's been to Dubai.
Yeah.
Didn't go to Belmont this time around.
No.
Been to Melbourne, placed in a Melbourne Cup for the 2nd time, and now back to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
What's been the high point for you so far? Must have been plenty.
Well, loads. I mean, each time we get on that plane together, that's obviously the highlight of my life as well. But I mean, he's never been out the place in the state races in Australia, which is absolutely incredible. And, you know, he doesn't just go there and run in the Melbourne Cup. He goes there, he has a pre-prep race, and then he wins, and then he's placed in. And he's such a dude because he's very versatile. See, he won the Geelong Cup and, you know, broke record in 15 years, and that was fast rattling ground. And then he goes and he gets placed, beating a nose in the Melbourne Cup on, you know, softer ground. So he's just an incredible animal.
The Aussies have a phrase, the battler. They love a battler, a horse who's sort of...
Well, they've fallen in love with Prince of Erin. They've taken him as their own almost.
Yeah, they all keep saying on Twitter, leave him in Australia, he's ours. No, he's mine.
It takes a special horse to be able to do that,
it does,
I mean, you've known him, been with him through all of these travels. We know what a gritty racehorse he is on the track, but what is he like away from it? How would you describe his personality or his
he's
demeanor?
so cheeky. He's so cheeky. I mean, you know, Cheryl's out here with me at the moment, our head girl, and he just walks over the both of us. He's so spoiled.
As he should be.
Yeah, obviously.
Just let's touch on the Hong Kong Vars last year. It went wrong from the moment he drew stall 14. It was a tough box, and he could never really get into his groove that day. Well,
I went up to Charlie after that draw and said, you had one thing to do. One thing.
That's no way to talk to your boss.
No, he was, look, it's one of those things, isn't it? You go up, it's just a pick of the draw, and it's whatever you pull out, and it's just...
Charlie can't come. He's at his godson's christening this weekend. She'll be watching live early in the morning in the UK, Sky Sports Racing. Who gets the job to go up and draw the barrier this time?
So much pressure.
Is it you?
So much pressure.
Now you have one job.
Yeah.
Where would you like to be? Middle?
Yeah.
Well, he already got 14,
ideal.
so.
Yeah.
Charlie has said that...
7 more down from 14.
Would be nice. Okay? More in the middle. Charlie had said that he has unfinished business here. Do you feel the same way after last year?
Absolutely. I mean, Charlie would love to be here, you know, for it, but, you know, he's got other requirements to do. But, I mean, this horse, it means like a lot to everyone, you know, from everyone at home to Charlie. I mean, Charlie's he loves this horse so much.
Do you think that he's put the entire barn on another level, Prince of Erin?
Yeah, well, yes, definitely. I mean, it's also, makes Charlie travel more with other horses. Like we had Mia Tesoro and Escalator last year in Dubai, and both they were placed in a Group 2, the filly was, and obviously Escalator won out there. So it makes us want to travel because, you know.
You're in a good position to tell us a little about Prince of Arran's rider, Michael Walker, who's a Kiwi he rode in Hong Kong for a while. He's a character.
Michael Walker is so cool, isn't he? Have you met Michael?
I haven't had the opportunity to, but it seems like they're peanut butter and jelly.
Super cool, honestly.
What do you think it is about him that just gels so well with Prince of Arran? Because
he gets on with confidence. You know, he just gives Aaron confidence, and Aaron can feel that. And you know, horses, they have that sentimental feeling, you know. And Michael gets on, and he's like, "Come on, cuz, we've got this," you know.
Really?
Yeah. He loves the horse. I mean, he's always, you know, messaging, "How is he?" And I send him, like, you know, clips of him, and he's always like, "Oh my God, he looks so wild." And yeah, he's dead excited to come out and ride him.
You're used to going in against the big boys, wherever, Dubai, Britain, America, Melbourne, Hong Kong. This Sunday, Exultant, the Champion Stayer, Derby winner, Anthony Van Dyke, Deirdre, Globetrotting Group 1 winner. It's some cast, isn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean, I think of Aaron as top class, so, you know, it doesn't scare me on the day.
Is he the same horse as 12 months ago, or different in any way?
And I feel like he's a lot more stronger.
Because
physically or mentally?
Physically and mentally, yeah.
Because we should explain,
Definitely.
you were also his regular work rider as well as his constant companion.
And you had a track work yesterday.
Yeah.
How'd he go?
He went incredible. Really, really happy with him. Really happy with him.
So how do you work out the programme with Charlie from afar? Is it Skype? Is it WhatsApp? Is it FaceTime?
Yeah, it's WhatsApp. Well, we WhatsApp twice a day, but I also call him once a day as well, just so he knows everything what's going on. And then obviously he'll tell me what I need to do with him, and you know, we always go through planning that together. So
what does the morning look like for Prince of Arran? Yesterday we know he obviously took to the track on the turf course. I mean, for you, will you go back to the barn throughout the day? What does kind of a day look like and lead up to a big race?
Obviously we come up first thing in the morning, he'll get his breakfast, leave him alone for 2 hours, then we come out and do his track work, and then he'll have a nice cool off, leave him 10:30, and then we'll come back at 3, and then, you know, just make sure it's all right and give him a walk out in the evening. Obviously, you know, just that every single day.
You're used to having all eyes on him, and him being the main horse that you've traveled with him from afar, but how would you compare the pressure with having one horse that is the focus versus being back at the yard and having a couple of runners to focus on? Is it added?
I don't kind of look at it kind of a pressure. It's just, you know, a job that I put 110% in each time. It's just, I got so much love for the horses, and I just look at them like they're my own, if you know what I mean. So just, yeah, I mean, obviously he gets too much attention.
Was yesterday his last serious hit out? Or
he'll have a blow on Thursday.
On turf or
yeah,
on
the turf, but it'll just be on the bridle. Nice on the bridle, just a leg stretch, nothing strenuous.
So will you be at Happy Valley on Wednesday night to watch the top jockeys go into battle?
Yeah, I went there last year, really, really enjoyed it. It was lovely. Yeah, you've got to when you come to these places. You know, you can't just sit in the hotel room and not go out for the invite.
Well, your main job is not to oversleep on Thursday morning. You have an important barrier to draw.
I know.
If you can, and it's a tough question. This, try to sum up in a couple of sentences how this good racehorses change lives. You know that as well as anyone.
Yeah.
How has this racehorse, Prince of Arran, changed your life in the last 2.5 years?
I can't really explain it, because it's just a feeling that, like, you can't really explain it to people until you experience it. And that's why I always say, like, you know, kids out there that are coming through the ranks, I always say, come into racing because you get these opportunities. Just work hard at it, you know, come in, do your job properly, and, you know, look up at the staff that have been there and just learn off them, and you get these opportunities. The window's open. I mean, obviously with me, I've come out of school, and I actually went into cadets in the army, and I wanted to do the mountain horse.
Wow.
And for work experience, my mum sent me to a racing yard with Brian Boff, so I did like evening stables, I worked at the weekend.
So that's in the Midlands in England?
Yeah, and then, so I did 4 years with him. So I just, you know, learnt the ropes, and then I worked for Alan Bailey, and I served 8 years with him, and I got my apprentice licence out, so I had, 29 winners there.
Yeah, I remember you.
And then I was like, right, I really want to do something else in my life. I really would love to travel. And Charlie had just set up training, and I looked at him and I thought, he seems a man that wants to travel and go places, and I got the opportunity there, and I would never ever look back.
Isn't it funny how life takes us down a certain path?
Yeah. It's funny because you go through your GCSEs and you're like, right, I want to do this and I'm going to be that, and then just completely change.
Yeah. I came to Hong Kong for 1 week 4 years ago. It was only meant to be for 1 week, and I'm still here.
Doing well.
But she hits it right on the head. There is something really special about this sport and these animals that is tough to get across to those that aren't around them.
I feel like horses are healers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're having a bad day, or if you just feel low, and you go into that into your horse's box, and you can just talk to them, and it's just a relief. And you just feel so much better. They're massive healers.
And they teach us, too. We can learn so much from them.
You take strength from each other.
Yeah.
If one's having a little wobble, you pick each other up.
Yeah, it's incredible. They are just incredible animals.
You speak fantastically well on that relationship between, work rider, groom, travelling head lass, whatever you call it. You're doing all the jobs, as well as drawing the barrier. So, Brittany, if she was at home, would call it a vase.
A vase. I've learned that it is vase. I will not make that mistake.
Whatever you call it, have you got room for one in your luggage going home this weekend?
Yes, we've made room.
Extra suitcase, whatever you need to do.
We brought an extra trunk over just in case. No, that was for the barrier, but we can make room, don't worry.
But he has so many fans around the world. It was wonderful seeing him come to Belmont, and you've done a phenomenal job with him. We wish you the best, but first and foremost, good luck with the draw.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can catch up with you again then.
Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you. And good luck.
Please meet you.
All the best.
Thank you, and you.
All the best. Good luck.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Natasha Eaton, and best of luck with Charlie Fella's Prince of Erin and the Hong Kong Vase. Yes.
Correct.
Got it. Not messing that up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. This has been incredible. Just for me, first day on The Breakfast Show, getting to talk to people that I have known of, but never actually sat down and have a conversation with. I mean, for you, the takeaway from what we just heard from Alexi and Natasha?
Lots of them, but by far the most important came about 2 or 3 minutes ago, when Natasha, way more eloquently than I ever could, put the case for young people getting close to racehorses in one capacity or another. The bond they create, the passion they create, the adventure they can take you on, and the love they inspire among the people closest to them. I don't think you could put it any better than she did. Well,
there is no better way to wrap than with that. This has been fantastic. Thank you for having me. Thank you all for watching. That was day 2 of the HKIR. You can catch us at the same time tomorrow. Plenty of more exciting guests, including, should we tease it?
Please do.
Okay, British champion jockey Oisin Murphy will be joining us. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.